is a celebration that African Americans created in the 60s. We're always trying to find ways to remember that we're Africans here on Turtle Island. And my personal family came. We do events all over the world with Black people and our global African family, but it's really nice and it's special to me when I'm able to share the work that I do around raising African consciousness with my own bloodline. That really said, Kim, my grandmother, she's 93, she said, I don't know what you think we left in Africa, but guess what? After 10 years of watching me do this work, my 93-year-old grandmother said, here's $10 for that little African thing to keep it doing. So they're coming around. And sometimes the young people, we need to raise their voices, like the elder said, because they have a lot to teach us when we give them space to do it. And so shout out to Maryland African Restaurant Week. This is the very first Maryland African Restaurant Week. And I'm sure that many of you didn't know this spot existed. Even some of our panelists didn't know. And so we're going to make sure that we make this a tradition here in Maryland. Back over to you.
So, but it's okay. You want to mention the other, because I want to eat. You want to mention the other commissioners. I see my sister Annie, Dr. Annie. Good to see you. But if anybody else, if you want to share, if they have anything to say as well.
So I want to thank everyone that's here today. This all came together, fairly quickly, and I especially want to thank the Teaching Arts Institute, for having this exhibition and inviting the special guests. And I also want to thank the president of Yoruba Nurses of North America. They've done amazing work over the 2 years that they've been in existence, going back to Africa and just taking what Maryland has blessed us with and sharing it with the people back on the continent who are not able to get access to affordable, quality health care. Thank you so much, sister, for the marvelous insights that you provided. And I also want to take a moment to acknowledge, the fellow commissioners that serve on the African Affairs Commission for Governor Westmore. One of the things that we're very happy about this African Restaurant Week and the proclamation that the governor gave for the event is that it gives us an opportunity to come together in a space like this, where we're able to meet, just dialogue like family. The previous administration had the Presidential Advisory Council on Africa Diaspora Engagement, and it's kind of like spread out throughout the U.S., where many states, many counties have sort of started to recognize the contributions of African immigrants in the space. But we're looking to close the gap that exists and start to look at each other, whether you're Caribbean or African American, as brothers and sisters. We're looking to create spaces, more events like this, where we can come together and just share knowledge and be a part of each other's life in a meaningful way. With that said, I would like to give the floor to a couple of my fellow commissioners. This event itself was an initiative that both myself, who I serve as a co-chair on the Health Committee of the African Affairs, as well as my co-chair, Dr. Annie Atabong, who's here with us as well. I'm sure she would like to say hello and share a little bit more about the committee, and of course encourage folks who might be in healthcare or you're conscious about just living well, learn a little bit more about the event that we're planning for this fall. And also want to acknowledge Commissioner Maureen Wambui, who's also a commissioner on the African Affairs and also a member of the business committee. They're also going to be doing something in the fall, which I'm sure she'll give folks in attendance here a little preview so that you can stay in touch with us. If you're wondering, how you can keep in touch with us, go online, Google African Affairs Commission Maryland, and you'll find the page, very easy. African Affairs Commission Maryland, and you'll get to the webpage and find ways in which we can stay in touch. And of course, we're going to be here after the panel and just exchange contacts and let's hear from you. Thank you. Commissioner Annie?
Thank you. You don't have to, if you don't want to. I think you can. Oh, you're in the picture? All right, good.
Good evening, everyone. everyone. I am Anya, and I'm actually a nurse practitioner here in Maryland. I have a private practice in Anne Arundel County. So I've been practicing now for about 13 years. And fortunately, I was able to be appointed on the Governor's Commission for African Affairs here in Maryland. And we have quite a few committees. One of them, the Health Committee, which I co-chair with Tope, my phenomenal co-chair. He keeps me on my toes. And so our mission truly is to be able to disseminate health information to our community. There's so many resources that individuals are not aware of. We want to be able to connect them. So we have a health fair coming up in September. It will be in PG County. And you'll see that information on the webpage that Tope just mentioned earlier. And it'll also be on my LinkedIn. That's my social media, LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn every day. And so I'll be posting it on our LinkedIn page and on my personal LinkedIn page as well. But it's also an opportunity to showcase the businesses, because it's about 40% of the businesses here in the state of Maryland are owned by Africans. And so we're a big contributor to the economic development of the state. So we also want to showcase those African businesses who are in healthcare, and then we also want to be able to give back to the community and bring in free resources as well. So thank you all so much for being able to come out this evening to network, mingle, and get to know one another. And that's what the commission is all about. So thank you.
All right, family. So now we're going to use some of our.
Oh, the commissioner. Oh, yeah, the other commissioner.
Yes.
Go for it. Absolutely.
Sorry.
I gotta talk about the business community.
Yes. There's a conference coming.
Hi, everybody. My name is Maureen Wamboy, Baltimore County, and so I'm in the African Affairs Commission. I'm in the business subcommittee, and I'm also in the African Heritage Month subcommittee. So the two subcommittees, for the business one, is all about business. We do have several events that we're planning. So if you go to the GOCI website, the GOCI website, where we have all the information of any upcoming events, you'll find that information there. And then for the African Heritage Month, we do have celebration because of the proclamation for the African Month. In September, we are still in the planning stage. We're gonna have a huge celebration, and all the communities are welcome. So we will post all that information up there. And then the main thing I guess I wanna put out there is that the commissioners are here to serve the people, our community. So, and that's why we are elected from different counties across the state. And that being said, the community, we connect the community and the governor's office. So if we are here close to you, that means the governor is close to you. So whatever issues is going on, whatever we need the governor to hear, whatever legislation issues we want to put up in Annapolis, we can pass that message. So that's me in a nutshell.
Commissioner Wambui, give it up. Thank you so much, Commissioner.
And thank you for having us. Sorry, thank you for having us.
Are there any more commissioners?
No.
Anything else, Tope?
So we want some of our brothers and sisters that are from Niger to tell us what we've tasted so far. Oh, we've got a young man clapping, young people.
Okay.
Okay, tell us what a goosey and how the yam is made from.
Well, I mean, the good thing is that he was born here, he never been to Nigeria, but his favorite food is egusi and eba. He eats it all the time. Egusi is made from melon.
Yes.
Melon seed, it's like watermelon, but melon dry. And then you blend it. With egusi, you have the bell pepper and the onion to cook it. And then you have cinnamon or kuku to add to it. We also use palm oil, which is the red oil, which is very healthy and organic, natural. And yes, with assorted fish and meat. Yes, and the pounded yam is made from yam, like the bark of the river yam, the dried and the music. All these are natural, which is fiber, pure fiber, pure fiber. The pounded yam. So egusi it has something to do with the lower cholesterol. It's and the vegetable helps diabetic because it's ugu. Sometimes the leaf you can wash the leaf with water and drink the water. No, it's good for your belly. So all these are healthy and organic food, and they're cheap. They're not that expensive. Well, when people say, "Oh, African food are expensive," it's not expensive because over the years you are actually building your immune system against diseases. So here's my son. I plan to take him home towards the end of this year. We have all the favorite food I'm so happy. I came from New York. I came for an event tomorrow, a wedding. That was how I ended up here.
Oh, wow.
Just like the place I tell you, I just thought I just wanted, and I didn't even know this was going on.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Thank you. And I'm like, no, I'm staying around here. Because even my husband, we've been here for like over 20, almost 30 years, and we have farms back home. But then when we brought the idea of like Mr. Tucker was saying something about agri in the United States, not everybody want to go home, but maybe we can start something small from here, and maybe teaching our kids meaning of little things about our vegetables, maybe identifying the leaves, and maybe grow little in our own garden and nurture it and see what it means. I mean, jute leaf, we have it everywhere in Africa, Somalia, or maybe we call it different names.
Mm-hmm.
It helps your belly against belly ache, a lot of, So maybe teach that a little to the kids, I don't know. Little by little, because there's too much to get in Africa. There's too much. There's too much to get. And I'm so happy. I wish, where are all the people in Maryland? I mean,
They're online watching you right now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's a good place to be, and I think you should encourage your children, your kids to, come, bring them to the restaurants like this to taste the African food. And if they have questions, they ask questions, and yeah, I'm really excited.
Yes. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you so much. And so we have another tasting that's on the table. Can anyone from West Africa tell us what that is? Even East. Good. Okay, where are you from? Tell us where you're from. Kenya. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Chin chin.
Oh, chin chin. Chin chin. Oh, yes.
Chin made up.
I don't know, but I love it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on up on the panel, sister. Oh, she ready.
As you enjoy the chinchin, know that it was made from coconut flour. The coconut flowers, these are the ones that keep us alive. Our last tasting of the night is going to be one of our frame of the trees. You can find it in Kenya, in East Africa. You can find it in Ghana or Nigeria, in West Africa. The baobab tree is the oldest tree. And we have it here for you to keep some on each one of your tables. The baobab tree, and this will have the seeds inside, it grows dry. Inside of the pod, it grows dry, just like this. The powder has 4 times the vitamin C of an orange, 8 times the vitamin A of a carrot. They have taken our baobab and given us oranges and carrots. But if we go back to our indigenous food base with things like baobab, if we begin to learn about the moringa, nebedaye, if we learn about some of these ingredients like multivitamins, this is what's going to take down these non-communicable diseases. And so during the African Restaurant Week, it's not just about eating the African foods that we already know, even for those of us that are second born, it's also about reintroducing some of the things our grandparents ate on the continent, some of the things that we look down on. Those plantains, we don't need to add sugar to them. They're already sweet. The things I've seen in pictures aren't. So today we're going to give you a tasting of this baobab, this ancient fruit. It's dry, and I invite you to take some home with you. We have a bag here. We're going to take whatever bag you can. But we want you to take this healing and this indigenous food way back to your community and save the seeds. If you stay in touch with us and you save the seeds, we will incentivize you, because those baobab seeds create an oil that's more precious than any of the oils you see here on the shelf. And they're using our products and then selling it back to us. So give us those seeds. Thank you again for coming.
Well, yes. We're done. Well, we just been joined by someone. If you want to introduce yourself, brother, if you care to. All right. Well, y'all can go ahead. Y'all can go ahead and sit down.
Thank you all.
Thank you. We had a panel. Allow me to introduce this brother. Yes. Please. Hey, I go. That means I'm going to have your attention, please. But let me introduce you all to Dr. Antoine Brown. He has several different roles. I'll just let him share a little bit about what he does with the African Commission and other commissions and a few other things. Like he's here on behalf of Governor Westmore's office. So please give him your attention, please, and allow Dr. Brown to share a few words about this last day of African Restaurant Week.
Good afternoon. How's everybody? Good. The people in the back, how y'all doing back there? Thank you for having me. My name is Dr. Antoine Brown. I am the Administrative Director of African Affairs for the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives. And I would be remiss if I didn't ask all my commissioners to come up here with me. Commissioners, come on up here. Yeah, come on up here. Come on, commissioners. So even though she said I'm her boss, so I just wanted to say the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives has been around since 2011-ish, 2012-ish, to be able to touch communities in the African diaspora. And without these wonderful commissioners here, I wouldn't have a job. So they're here to be able to satisfy the needs of the community in order to be able to touch the executive branch. And I say the executive branch even though I know I work for the governor's office, but we have an opportunity to touch the housing department, transportation, food. We do a lot of things around the state when it comes to health. And being here is special to me, and I know it's important to them. So I appreciate you. Thank you for celebrating African Restaurant Week. I hope you enjoy the food. Hope you bring life. Continue doing everything you do in community. And if you have any questions with us or commissioners, please let us know. We're here to help. And Once again, thank you so much for letting me say. Thank you.
Y'all get a picture with y'all first? I'll let y'all get one first, and then I want to get one.
And if you haven't ordered any food yet, we have reduced menu items. You can see some of the menus all over the place. And 10% discount on anything that's not reduced. So please order.
I know the light is so bad.
Yeah.
So should we step back or step forward?
You want to step back? Because it's lights back there. Let me see. Kim, you want to get it? I'm gonna get one. Kim, you want to get the picture?
Oh, sure.
Come get on the other side, please. I'll get them. Let me get them.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to get it.
Why not the tie? You're holding us down.
I would rather.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And they are having a food festival August 19th, 30th. And one of those things that we're looking at, just the conversations that we're having, because I think we were talking earlier about somebody who came and wanted to go straight to McDonald's. Yeah. You know, and there are people all over the world. They go out, they go to every place they go, they want to go get American food, they want to get Italian food, they want to get Spanish food, whatnot. So this is the commission just for and came in. And one of the things we're doing exactly. And one of the things we're doing at African is promoting African restaurants and African food and saying that when are we going to become an institution like Chinese food? Everywhere you go, whatever state you go, people go get Chinese food. Everywhere you go, people go get Italian food. Yeah, you know, and they have those brand names. We have to your sport, but